YouTube. Today we're going to talk about how to get fast on your motorcycle. The main thing about being fast on the street is watching out for other cars. Watching out for cars. It's very easy, like even down like a road like this, there's really not too many places a car can come from. Like you see that truck in front of me, there's not too many side roads on this street. Like towards the end of the street, there's a lot more side roads. There's a lot more potential for people to cut you off, or you just be going way too fast and not being able to stop in time. But the main thing about going fast on the street is really mastering slow speed maneuvers. Like when you practice in the parking lot, because it's easy to mistake your stopping distance. It's easy to, you know, if you're a newer rider, you know, somebody, you know, you're going 150 down the road and somebody pulls out in front of you and you don't have enough stopping distance. You have to know how to put your knees in the side of that bike in order to maneuver and guide the bike away from the obstacle. So the main thing is just really be smart about when you're going fast and why you're going fast and how fast you're going, and understanding your stopping distance and understanding slow speed maneuvers that you can do at higher speeds that will help you negate smashing into the back of a car, for instance. Or it might not even be a car. It could be something in the road. It could be anything. See, like right there, I probably shouldn't have went that fast, but I was trying to get through traffic. Like I say, understanding your stopping distance and just knowing how to go fast and when to go fast is the main thing. And in a emergency situation, you know, no different type of maneuvers, whether it be, you know, maneuvering the bike with your knees, like in order to move out of the way of an obstacle. There could be a log in the road, there can be a pothole, it can be anything of the sort. Personally, I do not recommend going fast on the street. I mean, obviously people that, you know, daily drive sports bikes, they didn't buy their bike to be slow. If you got a 1000, a ZX12 or 14, a bigger bike that you plan on going fast with, you know, even people that have 600s, they're still fast. Like, they're just not super fast, like by comparison to the bikes that I just named. And a lot of people will tell you, oh, it's the cars, but motorcyclists, a lot of the time, especially sports bike riders, they don't realize how fast these bikes are. They know how fast they are, but they don't really, you know, take into consideration how fast you come up on an obstacle and how fast, you know what I'm saying, like things happen just like that. You're on a motorcycle, so you're on a vehicle that has a narrow frame to it, so it's going to be more difficult for you visibility wise for cars. So you can say it's the car's fault, but if you're gunning down the street doing 150 miles an hour on a bike that, you know, literally is like 2.5 feet, 3 feet wide, you know, it's easy for them not to see you, especially like when you're down the ways and you're coming up on them very, very fast. You're coming up on them so fast that they don't know, they don't even see you, to be honest. You know, you're gunning 150 down the street. It's no way to really say, oh man, you know, it was the car's fault. Like, you know, if you're just on the street, you're going 50, you know, you're doing the speed limit, 50, 40, whatever it is. It's very, 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 if you're doing 50 and 40 and you get in an accident or something happens, it was probably that car's fault. But if you're doing 120, 150, yeah, you're probably at fault in that situation, you know? downshifting is a big thing too, like knowing how to use engine braking along with your brakes, you know, help you stop a little bit quicker, a lot quicker actually, using engine braking, downshifting.